Welcome to oddscheck.com and our roundup of the outlier odds value to be found across Europe's top leagues this weekend. Now in a moment I'll use our exclusive premium bet finder tool to instantly show you the bets where the top paying bookie is offering significant outlier odds value relative to the middle of the market. Oddscheck.com has a unique format for super quick and private odds comparison. But comparing odds means very little if all the bookies have the same odds for all the results. The difference is our premium bet finder tool instantly shows you the bets where the odds values really diverge in a big way, so you can actually find where the extra value might exist. So let's get started in England with the Premier League. Now you can find the premium bet finder tool near the top of your display, and if I slide it all the way to the top we can see there's 15% plus more value for an away win for Wolves and a draw at Old Trafford. So if you fancy Wolves to overturn Arsenal at the Emirates like they did back in 2020, or for Fulham to hold United to a draw in Manchester in what would still be enough for Erik ten Hag's team to qualify for the Champions League, then there's 15% plus more potential profit to be found at the top paying bookie compared to the medium bookie, aka the middle of the market. Now if I dial the premium bet finder tool back down to 11% plus, we can see some more potentially interesting results highlighted with draws at Emirates, Stamford Bridge, Goodison Park and Ellen Road. So if you think it will finish all square in any of those games, then we have a significant divergence in value and therefore potential profit for those results. Next, let's head over to Spain and La Liga. Now as you can see, if I crank the premium bet finder tool up to 14% plus, we see a home win for Valladolid and an away win for Cadiz all highlighted. So if you fancy Valladolid to get their first win in 6 games and potentially climb out of the relegation zone by beating champions Barca, or Cadiz to get back-to-back wins for the first time this season by beating Villarreal as they too desperately fight to avoid the drop, then there's at least 14% plus more potential value to be found between the top and middle bookies. So what outlier value is in store for Serie A in the next round of games? Well, if I crank the premium bet finder all the way to 15% plus, we can see that this useful tool has shown us there's 15% more value for bets on away wins for AC Milan and Lecce. Can AC Milan pick themselves up after the disappointment of a Champions League semi-final defeat to arch-rivals Inter by beating Juve in Turin and securing European football for next season? Or can Lecce avoid the threat of relegation from Serie A by securing 3 points at Monza? Now if you think they can, then there's 15% plus more potential profit to be made. Dial the premium bet finder back down to 14% plus and we see another interesting option, an away win for Cremonese. Could the already relegated Violins go out with a bang by beating Lazio in Rome for the first time in their history? If you think they can, then there's 10% more value to be found on this bet. Finally, let's head to Germany and take a look at the Bundesliga. Wind the premium bet finder tool all the way up to the top and we can see 15% plus more value to be found for bets on a home win for Borussia Dortmund and Wolfsburg and an away win for Mainz. So if you like the sound of any of those results, then there's 15% plus more value to be found thanks to the premium bet finder tool. And if we drop the premium bet finder down to 14% plus, then this handy tool shows us another interesting option with a home win for FC Köln. The Billy Goats have just hit a purple patch of form. Can they beat the title chasers for the first time in 6 years and almost hand this season's title to Dortmund? If you think they can, then there's 14% plus more potential profit available. So as you can see, there are plenty of potentially interesting results across Europe this weekend where there's compelling outlier odds value to be found. Be sure to smash a like on the video, subscribe to our channel and tell us about any other leagues you'd like us to cover. Regulations prevent us from showing you which bookies have the top odds here for each result, so head on over to oddscheck.com to give the premium bet finder tool a try for yourself before you find the best odds for your results of interest. It's available on match odds for every league that we cover, plus plenty of popular outright winner markets where the outlier values can be even more significant. Well, that's all for now, but as always, please play responsibly.